Walking in high heels is no easy feat. So for a group of students at the 3rd Annual Alpha Phi High Heel Walk, they're strutting their stuff for a good cause. Perfect weather set the stage for a perfect event as Alpha Phi held their 3rd Annual High Heel Walk. And this year, I believe we had about 150. Several organizations formed teams to fundraise for Alpha Phi's philanthropy, the American Heart Association. Guests enjoyed cake and food and music from local bands such as Dr. Feelgood and the Let's Get It On.
I think it's really cool to just have great people, get together and support something that will make such a difference in the community and in America. I really enjoy playing outside. This is the first time we've ever actually played outside, and it's been really fun.
Reporting for Campus Watch, I'm Jasmine Ellis. December 1st is World AIDS Day, and Wichita Falls took notice. On campus, students from Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity and Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority handed out condoms and awareness ribbons to promote their annual event titled Think Positive, Stay Negative Discussion Forum.
These things are usually unpredictable, but I'm hoping that a lot of people turn out because I think it's something that's quite necessary for people to make themselves aware about because this is a deadly disease and it affects each and every one of us whether we know it or not.
Just a few blocks away, the Wichita Falls Health Department gave away Walmart gift cards to anyone willing to get a test.
I think it's a good thing. A lot of us don't get out and get to the health department and get to do what we need to do, so it's more of a public place, and a lot more of us come to Walmart than we do any other place, so I think it's a good thing that they're getting out doing this.
Still, with all of this information available, some refuse to get tested.
They're scared to take responsibility for what they've done, basically, and it's hard to tell someone that they have HIV, and it's also hard for that person to deal with everything they come with that type of news, and they're not ready for it.
For Campus Watch, I'm Jasmine Ellis.
And the softball diamond were 2 hot spots to be this past week. Jasmine Ellis has your Campus Watch sports highlights.
A sunny Saturday was the perfect weather for some football. The Mustangs took on each other at Memorial Stadium in their annual spring game. Coach Bill Maskell was seen walking the field and analyzing plays. The team was split into 2 teams, gold and maroon. The gold team was quick to put point on board in the first half. The halftime entertainment was a punt, pass, and kick competition by local sportscasters Tobin McDuff and Adam Ostro. Although the competition was low and neither was much of a punter, passer, or kicker. A great time was had by all. The MSU softball team is off to the best start in school history. Currently, the team is ranked 5th with a 36-6 record. Tuesday, the Mustangs played Cameron University in a doubleheader. The first game was a close one with 3-1 victory for the Mustangs. The ladies' bats heated up the second game, racking up 11 hits and bringing in 8 runs. These 2 wins brought the softball team to a 12-2 record in the North Lone Star Conference.
It's always a good game. It's always what they call the Red River Showdown, and it definitely both teams show up, and it was a hard-fought win, and we got to go take 2 now.
For the full schedule of upcoming softball games, check out msumustangs.com and click on the softball link. And that's our weekly sports wrap-up. Back to you, Bethany and Wes. After years of hard work, theater majors have one final step before they can take their final bow. The One-Act Play Festival.
They will be reviewed or evaluated about the direction or the designing. And then how well they work in collaboration with each other.
The course involves directing, casting, costuming, and promoting a play with less than a $100 budget. For some, directing is an eye-opening experience.
When you're directing the show, you see you're so much more than when you're actually in it, because now you become part of the audience.
One-act plays are usually very different from... Every spring begins tornado season, and living right in the heart of Tornado Alley has many students wondering just what does our university do to protect us if a storm were to strike. With heat waves and a surprising number of snowstorms, Texas wind changes make it highly susceptible to tornadoes, and Wichita Falls is in the heart of Tornado Alley.
MSU was recently recognized as Storm Ready University or Community. That's something that comes from the National Weather Service, and we have several processes and procedures in place. We've recently been awarded this recognition, and we're one of three in the state of Texas, the other being Texas A&M and Texas Tech.
Each department has its own campus policy for tornadoes, which can be found in the student handbook. Housing is one department working especially hard to keep students safe.
Basically, the policy is the same as if you were living off campus or in a house. You want to find an interior room on the first floor.
During the spring, MSU is often under tornado watches, meaning conditions are favorable for tornadoes to develop. On a tornado warning, a storm has actually been sighted. This is when MSU Alert goes into